Well, it's the end of November, so that means here at Survival on Purpose, it's time for a look at the October Apocabox. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, the folks at Apocabox were kind enough to send me, and have been for a couple of years now, their latest Apocabox. I'm way behind, even more so than usual on this one, partly because they had one item which was a cool book that they had to ship out later, and so I was kind of waiting for that to come. And then honestly, it's just been really busy the last month or so between work and getting ready for my gift ideas videos and Thanksgiving and Christmas season and all that good stuff. So anyway, no more excuses. We're going to take a look at the October Apocabox. Before we get down to the old stump top real quick, in case you're not familiar, Apocabox is a bi-monthly subscription box from Creek Stewart and the folks at Willow Haven Outdoors. Comes every other month, somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 bucks or so, including shipping every other month. And generally it's kind of around a theme, and the focus of Apocabox is not so much like some other subscription boxes where you get a certain amount of stuff for a discounted price. It's really more about a a theme and a kind of something unusual maybe that you won't be able to see anywhere else, and just mostly it's more skill oriented, I'll put it that way. Judge for yourself whether you think it's worth your money. My goal in making these videos is just to show you what's in there so you can get an idea of what you might expect from any of these boxes. This one is the Apocabox, and now let's get down to the old stump top and let's take a look at it. So we got in this month's Apocabox. First of all, this is the this is the 2018. This says 1800, and I guess this is it's a box of mountain men and women from the 1800s wish they had, is what he says. So it's kind of just kind of geared towards the old school mountain man type stuff, maybe with some new school twists. So let's just take a look and see what's in this month's box. First of all, on the back of their little folder here, it's part 5 of the little kind of a magazine serial. Every month they give you part of the story, so a different chapter. That's pretty cool. Let me just set this aside now. We'll see what else in this month's box. So the first item in this month's box on the list is the Lost folder from the folks at Reptile Tool Works in Kentucky. There's a little video on their site about this. It's really pretty neat, and it's got a little ranger band around it, but it's a kind of a really old school hand forged knife, and it's just kind of opens up like this. It's got a little button on the back, so you hold it there, it's going to kind of self-lock, and this sucker is sharp too. The video on their site is really cool, and it shows you the way you can sort of learn to roll this in your hand and open it one-handed like that. I'm not really good at it, but you can get good at it, I guess, if you just kind of I don't know, but it's pretty neat knife. Definitely something unusual, specifically made for the Apocabox, so you won't find these anywhere else. I think it's pretty cool. That's the first item, and it's a hand-cut wooden handle. Everything was hand-cut. Pretty cool, handmade stuff there. So there's the let's open this up so we'll open that up there, leave it laying there where it looks pretty on the camera. The next item is something totally different. That was old school, and this is new school. It is a tactical rope dispenser preloaded with 50 foot of 550 paracord, and it's basically just it's got a belt clip on it. You can put this on your belt. It's got a cutting blade on it, so you can reload it with one hand. So if you're doing something where you need some cordage, maybe you're tying up you're making a shelter or whatever, it just gives you a really kind of a high-tech way to pull that cord out, cut it, and use it with one hand. So pretty neat there. Definitely old school and new school, in my opinion. And the next on the list is an item that this is what we had to wait on, and I think it was worth the wait. It's one of the best knot books I've ever seen. It's from Mandy Klinich. I guess it's Klinich. I don't know how you spell her name, but how you pronounce your name, but it's got really good illustrations in it about how to tie 25 essential knots. And I'm telling you, this is really, I've been a Boy Scout most of my life, and I learned some stuff from this book. It really is a good book. And so that is the next item. And then next on the list was something I think is pretty stinking cool. It is New Hope Mills pancake mix, because you know what? If you don't like pancakes, I don't know, but that's really good there. So a pretty cool thing there. Just a little 8-ounce pancake mix. This thing should make I don't know, about I'm not sure. It's got wheat flour, corn flour, rye flour, dextrose, powdered buttermilk, cast. So it's not a lot of artificial ingredients in there. Pretty cool there. Next is a SH beep 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 kit, and that's this right here. And basically it includes toilet paper and wet wipes, a disposal bag, and hand sanitizer. So that's if you got when you poop in the woods, and you know, if you spend much time in the woods, you're going to have to. This is just a little kit. Pretty cool there. Then there's another. It's a dry mat, and they pack this stuff in newspapers, I guess but it's just like a felt mat. It's got a rubberized coating on top of it. So you can put this down on the ground. You can sit your rear end on it, keep it from getting wet. You can use it to, you know, as a firearms mat, or just for working on anything you don't want to get scratched up. Pretty cool, I think. So, and it's bright orange. You can also use it for a signal panel. So, multi-use item, which I think is pretty neat. Put it right there. And then they also have a tick kit. And this is pretty cool too. It's basically a tick releaser spray. You can mail the tick in and have it tested for Lyme disease or anything like that, just to make sure you don't get any of those nastinesses. So that's pretty cool there. And there's a lot of stuff in here, by the way. And then by the way, the knife came in this little burlap bag, which is also pretty stinking cool. And then finally, there is a little rabbit skin here, and as part of their challenge, every month they have a skills challenge, and the skills challenge this month is to create spiral cut cordage, make one long strand out of it. You can use it for sewing or whatever. You can even begin a woven fur blanket. And there's a short video tutorial on the website for subscribers showing you how to do that, which is just a pretty cool skill to know, how to basically take a hide like this and turn it into some cordage or strips of fur, or, you know, just kind of a nice primitive skill and good thing to know. Okay, well, as the sun has almost peaked below the horizon there behind me, that was a hopefully quick look at the October Apocabox. A very late quick look, I understand, but I gotta say, as always, it's gonna be up to you whether or not this is worth your money. But in this box, I gotta say, I really like this knife. It's certainly nothing fancy. It's hand forged and just really really nice, kind of old school cool, and something you won't find anywhere else. And I think that's really what sets Apocabox apart from some of the other boxes. It's not so much, again, about getting a certain amount of stuff at a discount price, but it's really about just some unique and unique things that you might not see anywhere else. And then the other thing that really I think is pretty cool for me, and it's a $12.95 value right here according to the price on back. It's How to Tie 25 Essential Knots, and by Mandy Klinich. I think that's how you pronounce her name, but it's a really, really good book, and highly recommend this book for learning some knots. It's much better illustrated than every Boy Scout book or any Boy Scout book I have seen. So anyway, that was a quick look at the October Apocabox. I hope this has been helpful. Once again, thanks to the folks at Apocabox for sending me these boxes every other month so I can show them to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a new video every Friday and Saturday, and sometimes random videos throughout the week. And there's another one, yep, right there. And if you click right down there in the corner, you can subscribe. Be sure and click that little bell notification so you don't miss a single video. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time. Look at that. Oh, almost got it.